like Mussolini and Kennedy. Yeah. Air signs in the building. Air to air, Ric Flair to air. Sign of the times, man. We just got through watching Raw. Let's go through it. We're not gonna waste your time. Like these shows do a little bit with all these commercial breaks, bro. I, overall, I give this Raw uh 8 if you watch it like I watch it. If you watch it to where you can like stop it and start it and do it as you please, there really no commercials because you can skip the commercials if you have to. But if you have to sit here and just really just watch it all the way through, and I don't know about the live, so you got to watch it without the commentators, then who knows, bro? You might drop a few points. But the sitting in my office watching this at my own leisure, you see I'm dropping this way on the Wednesday. It's great. No complaints. Brian Breaker got a lot of complaints. He come through. I immediately laughed out loud. That's why I can't hate at this show. I really can't hate at wrestling at large so far in my return because it does entertain me. And as long as it's entertaining, I'm not trying to hold wrestling to too high of a standard. The standard is entertainment. It is entertaining. So, so far, entertaining enough. This man tear up the table. I'm thinking like, oh, who he about to put through the table? We just got here. He about to put his own self through the table, and then he clean it off. Now imagine you go on a rampage, because why would you clean off the table just to flip it? It's like you go on a rampage, but you on a controlled rampage. You mad at your spouse or your kids. I'm so angry. But you a good guy, you're not an abuser. So you just grab a piece of bread, you rip the bread. I'm so angry. You drink some water. You just do a lot. I'm gonna choke trying to show y'all. You drink some water and you do calm stuff in a somewhat violent way because you don't want to make too big of a mess. That's what Breaker doing. I'm not mad at it because it's wrestling. Wrestling always gonna be a little bit cartoonish. It gets the point across. He gets the point across. Let me move closer, man. Let me get more intimate with you guys. I'm a little too far back. But Breaker, he on the mic. He talking about the injustice that has been done to him. He was hit by a masked and hooded individual who came out of the crowd. I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive the people who've been watching this show already know a million times over who that guy is. I was not sure because I had just come back to this show, and it's LA night. We're not gonna spoil it. I mean, we are gonna spoil it because I don't want to harp on things that's obvious to y'all, but new to me. This have a little bit parallels today. Remind me of a little bit of things going on in the news. There's been an injustice going. There's been some witnesses, and they're trying to hide the evidence. They're trying to hide the files. So at first what they do is they send your own friends against you to make you be quiet, to quiet you, to pressure you to be quiet. You don't need to talk about these files. Just relax, calm down. It's just a hoax. But Paul Heyman is like, no, we need justice. We need to figure this out because he gonna make some good points. He'll say that the commissioner he books the flights. See his flight logs to this. They've been tracking the flights. They know who's on which plane. So the commissioner should have a record. I'm saying commissioner. I don't know what they call Adam Silver, whatever his job is. The boss man that's on TV. The boss man should have he should have proof. He should know straight up. He should know who the hell is attacking his employees. This is not a safe work environment, bro. That's what Paul Heyman is trying to say, and he's accurate, man. He's 100% accurate, whether you like Heyman or not, whether he's a heel or a face. The truth is the truth. We all love Heyman. We're never going to not like Heyman, but whether he's playing good guy or bad guy, which when is he ever actually a good guy? But he's a truth guy right now. He's a facts spitting gentleman. And Breaker is pissed. He's upset. So he like, I'm going to give you the count of 3 or I'm busting ass. And his crew like, hold on, nigga. Ain't nobody in here asked to bust but us. Who ass is you trying to bust? Breaker like, I'm busting ass in 3. Imagine you're in a room, in a small room, and it's only you and 2 other dudes, right? And the dude on the phone, like, bro, I don't care what nobody say. In about 4 seconds, I'm about to bust everybody ass. And then you're like, hold up, dog. It's only us. And you said 4 seconds. 4, 3. Oh, shit, nigga. So that's what he do. Luckily, Adam Silver come out and, just like what's going on in real life, bro, he bring out the feds to do the cover up. He like, hold up, bro. We gotta do some redactions to this story you talking about. See how he redacting the screen a little bit with the black redaction men? I'm trying to say you, bro, this stuck deep. Redacted. Wrong. Maybe actually he's this the real conspiracy. We thinking last time people was masked up, it was your boy Austin Theory. Theory like, dang son, how you gonna think it's me? You know what I'm saying? Theory, this a good look. It's some good acting. This look like someone who's being talked about out loud. Like they not there. That's the exact face you make. And that's also the face you make when you want to say something, but it's not your turn to talk. Breaker like, nah, hell nah. I know what's really this is. And Adam Silver, Adam gonna really diss him, He gonna be very rude to him. The man already a big angry man. So, divide and conquer, it didn't work. He gonna Breaker and he gonna feed into the conspiracy because Silver gonna be like, maybe it was your poor performance. You should be lucky I ain't fire you for just getting your ass whooped in the Rumble. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, this dude LA Knight come in here, spoiling the day. He do a hit and run tactic, very wise, timeless maneuver. Breaker can't deal with it, bruh. This is some more very good. I don't want to call it acting, man. It's wrestling, man. It's real, y'all. This real. This is, I'm just saying though. This is a very good expression on this man's face. To say this is actually not real and that he had to pretend. There's some quality pretending right here. You know what I'm saying? Some real quality pretending. So they doing the we gotta talk with no dash type thing. It was LA Knight the whole time. I'm pretty sure y'all already knew that. Then we not in Saudi Arabia no more. We out of Saudi Arabia, guys. Shout out to Saudi Arabia. I would love a ticket to Saudi Arabia. You know what I'm saying? Definitely not hating on Saudi Arabia, man. But still, it's good to be home in the USA. It's good to be home in the United States of America. You see? Where our champions are demonic princesses of evil. But we love them. Check the files. We know what's going on. She is the perfect champ of this era. Probably in multiple ways. Gunther, the ring general. Boo, they booing him. He ended AJ Styles' career, Yeah, interesting. I'm not mad at it. The young OG. This is the first match of me really watching the young OG in his own match. I was looking forward to this. I seen him fight before, of course, a few months ago, when I was watching this. But he was just coming up. Now he more established. So I want to see what he looked like in his own one-on-one situation. Turned out he fighting this dude, El Grande Americano, who rolled out his walking with me in about 10 minutes. The first 10 minutes, I thought he was okay. The previous 10 minutes, I thought he was lame. I think the dude under the mask probably can wrestle well. I guarantee you, if they gave him another gimmick and something else to do, he probably could be okay. Bro, look at that young OG. I know they probably talk about his athleticism all the time. They give him spots where he could jump. But, bro, the man can jump. That's crazy, y'all. Look at this. Ups. Man, oh, this is one smooth little combination he did off the ropes. Boom, bang, like a rubber band. Getting the man into like a hurricanrana type thing. Shout out to Grande for selling. He's still doing. This man action packed. He got some more things to do. One of the highest drop kicks you ever seen. You want to call it? It's not even a drop kick if you jump that damn high. You see what I'm saying? The whole point of the drop kick is you dropping. You know, you dropping down to you dropping down to kick. I kick somebody in the legs or some shit. It's a drop kick. This dude leap. Look how high he leap. Bro, that's like, imagine, that's almost like if you jumped off the top rope. I would have to jump off the top rope. I would have to get a running ramp connected to the top rope. And I still couldn't, I don't know how I would get my body in that position. Imagine it was like some weird Mr. Beast challenge or something where you had to find a way to put your body, align it in the exact position he was in space. How'd you even get your body there in that point in time and space? You can't. Only the young OG can get there. Only the young OG can inhabit this time and can inhabit this time and space right here, bro. Wow, video game dude right here, bro. This don't even look realistic. He really did this. Boy, floating in the air. That's why you can't be so mad about his weight. Only a man that's under 200 pounds can do this. Float in the air like this. If you too heavy, your ass is sinking, bro. By the time you get up here, you already going down. This man's still going up. Enough to bloop, pop me in the face. Salute, man. I became an official. I ain't gonna spoil it. I became official young OG fan. Welcome to the club. Young OG, too sweet, baby. You in the Wrestling Instead club, officially, for life. That was a good performance. I'm rocking with my mans, boy, the young OG. So what we had next, bro? This was entertaining. He doing that. Yeah, he do that a lot. Yeah, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. You know how they do. I don't really like that in wrestling, but they make them do that. You know they make them do that in wrestling school because nobody naturally want to do that. But, it's a reason, it's a rhyme and reason to it. Maybe someone can invent another thing to show. They're trying to show it as theater, but shoot. Just because, I'm not knocking it. It's classic. They've been doing that shit for decades. There's no reason to get mad at Young OG in 2026 for something they literally been doing. Because it's 2026, wrestling way before the year 2000. So they've been doing that shit for over 50 years, 60, 70 years. So he tried to cheat. It backfire on him. He get distracted by the original, I'll be wanting to say Ariana Grande so bad. Original Grande, Orange Grande, whatever the man name, American Grande. The American Grande sound like an American pizza or like a taco they make at Taco Bell. The American Grande, bow, he wins. We get a young OG. Who cares about who's the original? At first I thought that was Gable. But then he looked like an older gentleman under there. Who knows? Y'all know. Y'all probably know. I don't know. One thing I do know, don't get mad at me, man. Don't hate on me, man. Y'all love me, man. Y'all need to love me, man, bro. I hate the Usos. I probably call them the Husos. The Husos? Husos? The Usos, bro. I hate these dudes. First, let me say, man, I get it. They good wrestlers. They do their job. If I had a wrestling company, they would be one of the first dudes I would hire. You see what I'm saying? For even my own company, they do it. I get it. Everything don't have to be for me. You see what I'm saying? I'm hating on stuff, but in the reality, it don't have to. I don't have to like everything. It would be impossible. It would be exhausting if I liked every single thing in the world. Think about that. Think about it. If you like every single body, every single thing you ever seen everywhere, you wouldn't have time to do nothing. So get the Usos to out of my face, and I'll focus on the other things I like in life. But what this show do is the opposite, dog. That's the only thing why I gotta make a point to talk about it. Instead, they doubling down on the Uso these days. They coming out and they bringing it back and all this, and I get it. Usos is good for the kids, you know. That's one reason why I would keep them in my company is they are good for the children. They corny. Children love corny stuff. I mean, what you get? I mean, that's life. I don't like corny stuff. I'm not a children. You see what I'm saying? Children and foreigners, they like corny American stuff. I'm not a children, nor am I a foreigner. I'm an American black dude from the South. And as an American black dude from the South, this shit is corny as shit, nigga. God damn. I don't know how y'all niggas cheer for this. I get it if you a little kid. And I get it if you a little kid and you cheer for this. Also get it if you was. I get it, of course, dog. Especially if you was a little kid. That makes sense now that I think about it. Because Uso's been around a long time. I got a cousin like this, who is, he a real dude, and he loved the Usos. But also he been cheering for the Usos since he was, young. So it's more of a nostalgia thing. AJ Music Drive. These dudes came out to do nothing. That's how over they is, I guess. They came out to just say, "We the Usos, play the music, do the thing," and they did it twice. This dude come out. So shout out to the Usos. This more hating on the fans than the Usos, bro. I invite the Usos over. They come on the podcast, man. It's not even a podcast. It's just me. Me talking to some slides of wrestling. Nigga come sit on that couch. Gunther in the building. Oh yeah, he playing them. They play AJ music. I knew AJ wasn't coming out because he got fired. Security going to come get him. Gunther being a good heel. Oh yeah, then his AJ partner gonna come running out there. Dragon Lee. That's his name? Yeah, Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee put on a lot of offense in a short amount of time. So that was interesting. Oh, well, yeah. Oh, yeah, didn't this happen? And that happened. Yeah, that was kind of messed up. Yeah, that was kind of messed up. Look at this. This is how absurd wrestling could be sometimes. Boy got noosed. Boy got lynched. Straight Becky lynched my guy for coming out to help his dude. He is done for. Gunther handling business. And then they explain with the flashback, the anime flashback, the origins of LA Knight. Not really the origins, but why he mad, why he beefing. Boy got jumped on between the car. Devastating maneuver. So now we know. If you didn't know, I didn't know. Now I know. You know what I'm saying? I was educated. Thank you. Heyman demands a match, Breaker versus Knight. The GM say, "You know what? I got a match for you. Ain't that one you want? You're going to get another one, son. Your other boy going to have to fight Penta." And he like, "Hold on, y'all done booked these matches beforehand? Y'all just freestyling matches?" I know this is a somewhat common complaint of modern wrestling, how they act like these matches. They want you at the same time, because sometimes they release the matches ahead of time. They want to shoot the same time to think that these matches have been pre-planned, but also at the same time they want you to think that they're not pre-planned. It's contradictions in the files. Einstein, I call him Einstein. It's too many Steens and Steins and in the head right now, man. Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman is trying to get to the bottom of this injustice, man. There's been victims. There's been one victim, Von Breaker. You know what I'm saying? And we all seen the tapes. They trying to redact them, but we seen it with our own eyes, and we seen that we ain't in Saudi Arabia no more. What's this dude named Byron? I wasn't even thinking about talking about this, but this dude Byron, man, this dude Byron looking fresh. That boy was looking sharp in this interview. I'm thinking, man, shout out to this man. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to this man. Me and him, I might be the Byron. It's Byron Saxon. I hope they got this dude. Man, am I the Byron? I'm the Byron of this wrestling thing, son. I got my pink and purple on. I put my mustache on. This girl got a whole new makeover. I didn't even know this was the same young lady from Alpha Academy. I still forgot her name. I couldn't remember her name in Alpha Academy. I probably ain't gonna remember. I'm gonna remember it eventually. She got a whole completely new look, boy, and it's working. And how she run to the ring all serious and stuff. I like her. You know what I'm saying? This promo was, I'm actually not too hard on wrestling promos. And, I get it. I watch the legends. Dusty Rhodes, Flair, we all know the good promo people. So promo's not that easy to do, especially on a somewhat live show. And everybody, it's more fastest to wrestling than the talking part. And she definitely got the look. And she can move. So we can work with it. These dudes, I'm like, hold up, this the Viking Warriors, the Viking Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Who are these dudes? I seen them before, I think. These dudes changed their gimmick like 5 times, but they keep looking the same. It's all some type of warrior, raider, or something like that. I try to give them a chance. At this point, since I'm coming back to wrestling, I'm like, are these mans, did they respect it? Maybe they the men right now. Maybe they done worked their way up. Then we get this cutscene of Breaker just going crazy. Not really going that crazy. Just upset, pouting around in the back. And that's when I knew, nope, they do not respect these dudes, because if you get a cutscene in the middle of your match, then that show they don't really care that much about you, bro. You just a filler. Everybody know. I'm pretty sure people have said this. The fat dude got a look to him. You know what I'm saying? The other guy look kind of generic, but maybe he could. The other dude do look like a classic jobber. I can't even lie. And then Oba come out and like, uh-oh, what is this? What is happening? Oba don't have no tag team partner. I don't remember no tag team alliance happening with Oba. Oba annihilates him and like, okay, yeah, these dudes are tag team jobbers. That's what's going on. I guess y'all might have known that already. I didn't know. I didn't know I was looking at jobbers. I would already know that Oba was about to come and smash 2 huge human beings who get paid to lose badly on TV. You could get worse. You could have a worse job. People would kill to have that job. Just think how many wrestlers would actually kill a human being, human sacrifice style. Bruh, it's wrestlers. That's the sad thing about it, dog. I hung around some real wrestlers before. I've been to wrestling school. It is 1,000,000% wrestlers out there that will sacrifice a human. I'm telling you, better watch it. They will sacrifice a human just to be a jobber in the WWE. For sure, they would do that. Probably already did it. It's probably already being done right now. To be in the WWE, to be a jobber, they might have did it. That might be how they got that job, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't never know. It might be in the files one day. Oh, but Femi ain't in the files. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but Femi, no, he too powerful to be in the files, nigga. So, whatever. I like Femi. What can you do? It's typical beatdown. Balor. Bullet Club. For life. Balor do a promo. He was already a bad guy. I think he a badder guy now. We'll see. Anytime and every time Finn Balor rearrange who he is, I'm happy that they're giving him another shot to do something that they're trying again, because I like Balor. He's one of my favorite. favorites. I had to pause. You know, in the long list of favorites, he definitely on there. Well, potentially on there. They did so. You know, they ain't been doing nothing with him. He potentially on there. I don't know why people love the Bellas so much, bro. I could look it up, but I really have no patience to be trying to look up anything about the Bellas. So they saying up next is the Bellas. And then Triple H do the most narcissistic commercial I ever seen in my life. He trying to show you how important he is, how many celebrity friends he is. He got how many people just wanna get a part and wanna be a part of WrestleMania. Want to be a part of Triple H specifically, not even necessarily WrestleMania. They just want to bother Triple H specifically about WrestleMania. Peyton Manning's calling this man up, like, yo, you gonna hook up a match? I want to see Becky Lynch versus Oscar Triple H. Come on, bro. At Johnny Bernthal, these conveniently showing up with their names and their ats. At Peyton Manning. Okay. Well, you know, maybe some people didn't know. Maybe some people didn't know. You know, Walking Dead guy, and I'm sure so he was in other things. I don't know who these dudes is. This 100%, this looked like something from the files. You know what I'm saying? This looked like something that need to be redacted, bro. Who are these guys? Pete Davidson, Big Dom, and Cooper DeJean. Cooper DeJean, these some athletes or something. I don't know. They famous. All Triple H wants you to know. He trying to cover every demographic. He like, if you don't know them, you know Peyton Manning. If you don't know, everybody know Peyton Manning. You don't know who this guy is, you're gonna know Eric Andre maybe. Or at least he gonna be a little bit funny. Scatterboo, what about Scatterboo? You know Scatterboo? Well, he knows me and I'm important. Everybody wants in. That's the point. Stop emailing Triple H. Paul. You don't even call him Triple H no more, bro. They done exposed everything about wrestling. It's all a show. That's why wrestling is dead. That's why we could expose it, bro. Chew up the carcass of wrestling. Bella. I lose interest whenever I see Bella. This lady cries. That's what I'm saying. Everything don't have to be for me. I think I spent Bella's whole career in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? They bathroom break material. I go get snacks. I see them on TV. You know, they was always gonna get snack time for me. Even if they have a segment, that's hurry up and do something. You know, smoke, do something. The Bella's on, bro. Bathroom break. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? So apparently people was looking at it and getting emotional attachments. Now I guess maybe also they had the TV show. The TV show could be a big part of it. I could be overlooking something major. You know, one thing I do know, there wasn't no beast in the ring. I mean, did I miss something? Did I miss something? Maybe I missed something. Again, I think I got to do with nostalgia. I think I got to do with the age. Certain people was watching some of this stuff. And if that's the case, I could kind of relate maybe. I don't know. I like Otis. I had noticed this famous comedian guy. He do this weird take off his shirt. I'm the everyday man, comedian, frat dude who's older type of joke. It's cool. I heard that dude Burt was a legend in college. If you've been to college, you meet some guys like that who got these crazy personalities. That's like, bruh, this shit is, people need to see this. I feel like this dude was like that. So one thing that's interesting about his life story is that he's the real thing actually. A lot of this stuff you see in movies about crazy frat dudes, he is actually that so much that he became famous just for just being him, being that, and people liking him. 'Cause that's a fun thing to be around. So he never really had to grow out of that. Now he on wrestling. It worked out for him. Penta in building. If I was a kid, I would be in love with Penta. You know, I'll be drawing them in my notebooks in class. I'll be repping them hard, bro. Penta's my favorite, y'all. I'm Penta. I should really like this faction. On paper, I like everybody in this faction. So far, I don't know how they've been doing them. I don't know how they've been booking them. based off of this one episode, they booking them like buffoons. But it might just be one time. Everybody can't be on top all the time. This might just be the day they look like buffoons. So Penta having a decent match, back and forward, typical wrestling. LA Knight interferes. LA Knight hating on the whole squad. Paul Heyman cannot deal with the amount of injustice in this one episode. Then the Demon Queen show up. It's the times we in, baby. What can you do? She the perfect champ for the times. There's nothing negative to say about Valkyrie. Nothing at all. They build up the fight coming up between her and Raquel. At this point in time in the show, I'm sold on it. I want to see Raquel. I want to see what she got. Raquel always had the body and the shape for it. She just had lame gimmicks before. Remember she used to like to show off her back all the time? That's one of the last times I was watching wrestling, when they was trying to show Raquel back. I don't know why they was so fixated on her back muscles. But she must have did something in real life concerning her weightlifting and back muscles. Like I said, if you do anything in real life in WWE, they gonna try everything to showcase it. But this gimmick actually like it fit. So good matches for the belt. But then they say, no, up next is actually Liz. And okay. But then they show you these guys. Who is these? Oh man, I don't want to see these dudes, man. That's what I'm saying. This show, if you had to watch this live, it could be painful. But if you kind of like pause in there, go and eat, go and do something productive, come back, watch 20 minutes here, 15 minutes there, 10 minutes there, this tolerable. It's edible. If you're there in a building where you can't even see this part, you can't even see just sitting around, WWE really oversell their live experience. Sometimes that live experience could be not great. And that's just realistic. Sometimes a sports game, it's not even that much to put it on WWE. WWE got to lie so much to try to oversell themselves that they can't, they can't be realistic. But no corporation ever going to be realistic. The NBA not going to tell you that sometimes the game not going to be good. The NFL not going to do that neither. So you allowed to have a boring show here and there if you mimicking real sports. But what you're not allowed to do, what you are allowed to do, but I'm going to hate on it. And then some people just going to love it, is have these cartoonish gimmicks. And we thought Vince McMahon, this is not as bad as some of the Vince stuff. Even though Iguana Man, bro, what was Iguana Man, man? Iguana Man ruined everything. We in the Iguana Man era. No telling what will happen. Your wildest dreams could come true when you in the Iguana Man era. Look at this man's suit, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm worried where I'm gonna do Byron in the middle with this purple suit looking fresh. You know what I'm saying? Looking dope. That's my uncle. That's my cousin. Dominic Mysterio in the building, man. One of the most charismatic guys around these days. We watched him grow up. He got a good look to him. What can we say about Dominic Bradley Mysterio? Oh, we not in Saudi Arabia no more. We not in Saudi Arabia no more. He announces that he like, I'm not even here for me, man. I'm just here for my old lady. And she like, oh, I love you. And then look at these people. Look at the crowd. This boy right here in the black shirt. This man in love, boy. I think I'm in love again. You are the prototype. Look at this boy. He got that looking like, oh, I'm looking at something I ain't supposed to be looking at. Him too. I'm looking at something I ain't supposed to be looking at. This man here. Where his eyes at? Y'all know where his eyes at. Look at her like, I gotta get a picture of this. You gotta record this for the records. You know what I'm saying? They praying on the downfall of that towel, man. They praying on the downfall of that towel. See, look at the eyes. Look at the Spanish Samoan guy over here, man. This man either Spanish or he's Samoan. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Salute to both. If you Hispanic or you Samoan, man, salute to you. Or you Filipino. Sometimes y'all look alike, man. Just like a black man, a black man from the South might look like an African man sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We can't help that. Might look like a Haitian man, so sometimes a Hispanic man look like a Samoan man. And that's a fact. I think, you know what I'm saying? One thing is, they all can agree. It's a good night to be alive. So Liv like, hey, it's me. I'm Liv. I'm mischievous. I'm up to stuff. I'm really here to announce my girl. It's a good look. Everything don't gotta be super exposing yourself to be a dope look. I don't know how the world feel about the big sexy thing, but I like it. She do kind of got a Nash vibe. It's a good idea for her to be female Nash. That's one of those crazy ideas. Somebody say, like, hold up, I got a crazy idea. I know you a woman, but what if instead of trying to be like Jacqueline, instead of trying to be, I'm trying to think of a woman wrestler right quick. That's a lot older than Raquel. Instead of trying to be like such and such, how about you try to be like Kevin Nash? And actually it made good sense. She hold it down. This incarnation of Raquel is very independently together. Before, what I mean is, I feel like before she really needed a crew with her. She really needed a squad. She was a goon. And she still probably is a goon, but at least this episode showing me, like, she kind of stand on her own pretty good. Because and that was the whole point, was like, look, Liv, you don't have to come out, because last time you came out, you kind of ruined it for me. So don't come out. And she like, okay. So of course that means she gonna come out. We know this wrestling. And then boom. How many souls does Valkyrie have? That's what I want to know. Valkyrie gonna live to be about 500 years old, because I guarantee you there are men selling their souls constantly to her. You see what I'm saying? She is the demon queen. She is the queen of this era, dog. This is what they want. This is what they like. This is what they love, man. What can we say? I ain't mad at it. She look like somebody I would make in a video game. A lot of us would make this exact character in a video game. Some of us have made this person in a video game. That's why it's blowing people's mind. They're like, dog, I made you before in a video game. I made you on Dragon Age. I used to quest with you. You feel me? And now you in real life with the championship belt? Oh, man. Please take my soul. I'm going wherever you going, girl. We going together inside of your body. My soul nestled with yours. This was a classy commercial. See, that's how you know I'm not hating. I'm not just hating on the fact that they gotta do a commercial. I get before they had to do a commercial. This commercial was very classy. It wasn't Triple H all in it, and he there. We want Triple H there. Triple H deserved to be there. He's gonna gotta be the center of everything. So they showing everybody playing poker. It was dope. Camera angle, shy. They in Vegas. Beautiful, beautiful commercial. It was stylish. This lady here is the announcer. She all right. They used to have one of the finest announcers of all time. What's that lady's name? Was JoJo or something like that. Boy, she literally might have been the GOAT. She was good at announcing too. So it was a win-win. But move on to bigger and better things. You can't announce in the WWE for your whole life. Or could you? I ain't judging. I mean, you surely could do that for your whole life if they let you. and there would be a respectable outcome to your life. A lot of tables, a lot of ladders, no ladders, a lot of chairs, a lot of tables and chairs, and trash cans. This match was good. She jump off, catch you. No, you going through here. Raquel. Raquel was laying the smackdown, bro. Raquel was holding her own. She was really putting in work, rearranging furniture, rear using Raquel's face to rearrange some furniture. Let that girl cook. But Raquel gotta get you in the perverted move, devil's kiss. Vasquez, Valkyr, Valkyr, devil kissed her. She did it outside, inside, and then on here, on these steps. What a maneuver! Do they always do this? Do they always do this view? Or was this one special occasion? You know, it's a devastating maneuver. This showed me how short this girl is. I never really realized how short she was till I seen her stand on a step and kind of still look short. Yo, and she might not be that short. That just must be. I'm not that good at judging height, but that looks short. Boom. You know, rearranging furniture, hooking up a chair in the corner, pulling out a table from under there, throwing the chair into the ring. We got a step. We're gonna arrange it on your face, but no, we're gonna trip you. Then Liv come in, just like we all know. Just because they said she wouldn't, just because they said she shouldn't, she gonna do it. And it don't make no sense. She distract her own partner. She like, hey, use the belt to hit her with. What? The belt? Why? What you give me this belt for? Distracted, thrown on the table. I keep forgetting about this part. Then for some reason, Perez come out there, only to just get hit down with a strike. And 1, 2, 3. We kind of knew that's how it was gonna go. So you can't really be mad at the outcome. We kind of knew this is exactly when this match started, and when Liv Morgan said what she said. Yes, that's what happened. When Liv Morgan was asked not to come out, we knew instantly the outcome of this match. Okay, you asked Liv not to come out, then she gonna come out, and then you gonna lose. Which is okay. It's Raw. Who really expected the title to drop from the Demon Queen? Liv come in, get some revenge, and she hints more at the betrayal by picking up the title and saying, "Ooh, oops, oopsie daisy, I'm coming for the title." And then Roman, the king of the aura. So we about to have an aura battle. My man Roman walk in the ring. You know he gonna do the slowest walk, the most staring around walk he could possibly do. He'd be like, that's how over this dude is, bruh. He come walk around and stare. Everybody like, yeah, bro. You barely even gotta move. I'm just that guy. Aura form, my nigga. You love me, man. I need to do that more. I think you just make people love you when you be like, yeah. You watching this right now. You watching me. You watching me. I'm the man. I'm the man. I'm saying? I gotta incorporate more Roman Reigns energy to my life. I'm working on this, y'all. I'm working on this. I might start a workshop. Roman Reigns. Get the Roman Reigns in your life, you know? We could all be more confident. Just walk into your job like, it's me. I'm here. I'm ready to push these motherfucking baskets, nigga. Get the fuck out of my way, nigga. I'm in the building. Everybody, you walk into Walmart, everybody chanting, OTC, OTC. Yeah. This what I do. This what I do. I'm feeling it now, boy. I'm feeling it, man. I gotta do this. I'm trying to tell you, we gotta start this workshop. That Roman Reigns workshop, man. It work. You just seen it work live. I'm energized. But then seeing Punk like, hold up, baby. Hold up, I got aura too, man. I got aura too. I'm the original aura man. Let me stare. Hit him with the Run DMC. I got aura too. It's me. He like, okay, I see you, dog. It's almost like they doing it's like they doing, you know how they got the like dance battles? How people be ooh 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 you. They doing aura battles. They like flexing. And then Roman Reigns do his thing, you see what I'm saying? It's an aura face off. I'm not mad because they building up. This the story. This the actual story. So he look like, you know, CM Punk gonna always be the man to make it deep. So he like, skirt. He like, skirt, I ain't even talking to you. It's already like I'm pretend talking to you because I'm really talking to the crowd. Nah, I'm talking to the cameraman over here. And I'm talking to Balor. And he like, you Balor. You gonna say my name? Keep my name out your mouth, Balor. And then Reigns gonna be like, what? Balor? You talking about Balor when I'm in the ring? And then he gonna be like, oh yeah, you in my ring. You in CM Punk ring. I was making a point with my actions. See what I'm saying? It's an aura battle. They doing different, you know, spells and attacks to debuff each other's charisma, basically. That was a charisma debuff to my man Reigns. That's going to probably last about 20, 30 seconds. Just enough time for CM Punk to get off his speech attack. And he going to say, basically, they both trying to say who run the show, who owe who credit. Reigns going to be like, I've been doing this. And then CM Punk going to be like, but I was doing it before you in a similar fashion. So you got it from me. Back and forward. Really, oh yeah, but really what they're doing right now is even more diabolical because he's supposed to make a decision on who he gonna fight. I forgot about that. Reigns run the Royal Rumble. So they're like, who do we want to fight? Do we want to fight Drew? The crowd go, boo, no Drew. Or do we want to fight CM Punk? CM Punk. CM Punk. Now, you know, good, and they know. I don't know why they doing Drew so dirty. Why they did Drew so dirty on this? Y'all know the background. Y'all know all that background of this stuff. Why they did Drew so dirty? Because they know CM Punk going. They could have said any name out there. If you compare it to CM Punk in this scenario, it's going to get booed. So you setting the man up to get booed already. He is a heel, so it's okay. But it's a different type of boo. They going to move over from the heel boo to like kind of disrespecting your career type of boo. Because then Punk going to be like, man, essentially they saying that don't nobody want to see Drew. Punk going to be like, I beat him. Then Reigns going to be like, well, I beat him too. I beat him like 4 times more harder than you did. Punk gonna be like, bro, I embarrassed him though. I had him bloody. So they competing over who beat Drew McIntyre the worst. Who can bury Drew McIntyre the deepest. And then they set it up, you know. It's a good way to start it off. I'm definitely not complaining about it. Road to WrestleMania should be a good match. If CM Punk don't get injured or nothing strange happen, I'm happy to see Roman Reigns. He is a star. So let's just see. I'm gonna withhold judgment. I'm not gonna make no big predictions. I really don't know. They building it up. I can't judge them too hard. They have to establish. That's a good thing I like about how WWE stories work. Is we gonna get to see how they deepen this feud. They did a good job of showing us that these guys hate each other. Actually, Reigns gonna end it in a good line to be like, "I'm not picking them. I'm not picking you because you're this. I'm not picking this because you're that. I'm picking you because I hate you." Ooh, that's good. That's perfect for wrestling because that's what his job was. His job was to come out here and convince me that Roman Reigns and CM Punk actually really don't like each other. That they not back there just chilling, you know, at the salad bar discussing football because that's what it seemed like they really doing. But no, they really hate each other. So I hate you. Perfect way to end a wrestling match. Every wrestling show should end with because I hate you. I was gonna give it a grade. We're not gonna grade these yet. I'm gonna probably watch about 4, 5 of these. I'm gonna learn the story as I catch back into the story. Then I'm gonna start grading things. Air signs of the time, bro. We just a quick review. Still went pretty long. I'll catch y'all next week. Like, comment, subscribe. I do more than wrestling, but we do a lot, bro. That's why we air signs. We like that. We like the quality of air. We into a lot of stuff, bro. Air to the air, flare to the air. We out.